Welcome into Retirement News Online. I'm your host, Carrie Osett. As America's workforce grows older, the responsibility for turning savings into reliable income has shifted to individuals. And this shift is especially challenging for pre-retirees, those within 5 to 10 years of retirement. So here to help us navigate the complex decisions around creating sustainable income, timing benefit claims, and managing longevity risk is Brian Johnson from Colorado. Brian, thanks so much for joining us.
It's my pleasure.
All right, so we're going to start here. Maybe this is an easy question, maybe not, but when is the right time to start retirement income planning? Am I too late?
No, so you should actually do it as soon as you start thinking about it. It is always the best time to get started, right? As we get older, life continues to go by faster and faster and faster. I can attest to that.
Same.
My 4 kids are all of a sudden almost out of the house, right? I mean, it seems like it was just yesterday. But when you start thinking about retirement is when you should start that planning process. Absolutely, right away. Because why? Well, you should have a good idea of what you're looking at in 5, 10, 15 years down the road.
Yeah, and what would be that very first step?
Very first step is call me.
Hey.
Or call my partner Rob, right?
That's
the very first step. Try to find somebody that you can trust, somebody that's knowledgeable in retirement planning, and sit down with them for a consultation, 20, 30 minutes, just to find out what they do, how they do it, and if it would be right for you.
Yeah, I'm talking about retirement. How important is tax planning and all of this?
Oh man, tax planning is very important. We had a question the other day. I mean, it was amazing. It was a great question, but all of a sudden, we're doing a distribution plan for a client, and they're like, wait a minute, why is it the taxes were like $20,000 for 1 year, and then the next year they're like 60? I mean, think about that. That's huge jump. Well, one thing happened. Required minimum distributions were needed to take out of their qualified plan, and a large majority of their money were in qualified plans. So the IRS says, time to pay up.
They always love to collect money.
Right, they do.
And Brian, how do you help clients then determine the right time to take Social Security?
All right, this is a great one. Rob and I always run analysis for Social Security, right? We look at your proposed longevity. We have no idea how long we're going to live, but we can look at our parents, we can look at our grandparents, kind of decide. And now, do you have a current health issue? Well, then we may need to take it earlier. But if everything looks good, your parents lived a long time, your grandparents lived a long time, waiting to full retirement age, or maybe even 70 could be the most appropriate.
Yeah, and last question on this topic for you is,
Sure.
Would you agree that most people nearing retirement have been focusing on the accumulation phase and often forgetting about that distribution phase?
Yes, and it happens all the time because it makes sense. Your life is your main priority, right? People save on a regular basis. They tend to ignore it, which we like to tell our clients, just put it aside, let us worry about it, not you.
Yeah,
right?
Right.
Ignore it. And then as you get closer and closer, we as professionals start making adjustments to your portfolio as you get closer to retirement age. And so you don't have to, but they do. They focus on it. And next thing you know, there's a bad year and they're wanting to retire. And then now what? I just lost 10%, whatever the number is, right? Now what do I do? Well, that's why you need to start thinking about it 5, 10 years beforehand.
Yeah, and if anyone's like me and we stress a little bit about money, this is why you go to a Rob and a Brian to figure it out. And we want to just say thank you so much for your wisdom. And where can people find you when they want to ask these tough questions?
First place to go, check us out online. It's a great place, ejcteam.com.
Okay.
Or you can call the office at 719-685-8585.
Perfect. Brian, thank you so much for joining us. And thank you all for watching Retirement News Online. Until next time.